Uncle Billy stood up after teeing his ball, looked back at Hank and asked, "Who I'm going to ask for a date to Eb's wedding?" "Dottie was just wondering," said Hank. "Why would Dottie care about that?" asked Billy. Hank leaned on his driver. "She ran into Alma Beeler at the store the other day and—" "She knows Alma Beeler?" Billy asked. "Well, yes. They met at Reggie's on St. Patrick's Day." "Oh, yeah, I forgot about that." Billy idly swung his club. "So she asked Dottie who I was taking to the wedding?" "Apparently inquiring minds want to know," I said. "I suppose she asked you too," said Billy. "Yes, as a matter of fact, she did." "Becky was kind of wondering about that too," said Eb. "What the hell?" Billy mused as he stepped up to his ball and took a real practice swing. "All of a sudden everyone is interested in my business." "You're a popular guy, Bill," said Hank. Billy shook his head and addressed his ball. "I'm glad I can provide some entertainment for you little minds." He took a swing and there was an unusually loud sound when the club head met the ball. We all watched in surprise as the white orb soared in a majestic arc straight down the middle of the fairway. It took a couple of bounces and rolled to a stop, 220 yards away. The club resting on his shoulder, Uncle Billy posed for a few seconds to admire his handiwork. "Got all of that," he said. "You sure did, Bill. That was your best drive of the day," said Hank. Billy dropped the club from his shoulder. "Well, I don't know about that." "I think Hank's right," said Eb. Billy bent down to pick up his tee. "What would you know, Eb? You've been in the woods on every hole." "Come on, Uncle. We're all happy for you," I said. "Well, you make it sound like I've been limping along." Hank stepped forward and bent down to tee up his ball. "Let's just say the driver hasn't been your friend today." "Oh, okay, Arnold. Let's see what you can do." Hank shook his head, took a couple of waggles, and unleashed a mighty swing. The ball duck-hooked into the bushes 100 yards down the fairway. "Well, Bill, I'm glad you're my partner on this hole." "So, now you need me," said Billy. Hank sighed. "We're a team, Bill. I need you on every hole." I walked up, put my tee in the ground, and balanced a ball on it. "All right, Eb, we're getting back into this match." "Let's see what Wonder Boy has," said Billy. I took a rip at the ball and watched it soar in a line the exact opposite of Hank's shot. It landed with a splash in the pond on the right of the fairway. Billy smiled. "Nice shot, Ace." Eb stepped up and teed up his ball. "Where do we stand, Chris?" "We're down 2 with 4 to go," I said. "No pressure." Eb took a breath, drew back the club head and let it fly. There was a loud smack, louder than the one that Billy got from his drive. The ball seemed to follow the exact same trajectory of Billy's, but landed 10 yards past it and rolled to a gentle stop another 15 yards beyond that. "Holy smoke, Eb, where did that come from?" I said. Eb stood there staring down the fairway. "Must be the Viagra he's taken to prep for his wedding night," said Billy.